shout out to Black Clover, man. It's going to be missed. 170 episodes. Man, why did they have to finish it, man? Why did they have to cancel the anime? But the manga's still going on, so that gives us some hope that it should come through or come back one day. We just have to keep up the pressure. We know we're hearing something about a movie coming soon, but literally Black Clover gave me that motivation through Asta. Through his... Asta is a motivation to us all. Through those difficult periods, he kept going, he kept pushing. No magic, that wasn't a problem to him. He kept training, and that actually translates into other areas of our life, to keep pushing, to keep going, no matter though that we may see some dark times, some rainy times, some times that we don't know what to do, that you should keep pushing and you don't know what can come out of it for real. Gave me motivations through the times when he was battling and Yami was telling him, listen, Asta, you're gonna have to learn ki when there's fighting the elves. And Asta picked up and pushed himself to learn this technique quickly. All through Black Clover we saw the journey of character development, of not giving up, of keep going, of learning to use what you have to the best of your abilities and not let that put you down, not let that make you feel that you're inferior to someone else in a sense. But anyway, we're going to talk about this episode 170. We're going to speak about this final episode. It was quite interesting. We see a lot occurred. We see what takes place with Asta's demon in a sense of in the underworld with having no magic. I'm going to touch back on that later on throughout the episode, but let's talk about what's going on right now. We see when he comes into the earth from the underworld and Luciforo tries to take control over him and ends up getting into the place where it takes over him literally, and he, because he's a weak demon at that time, can't do nothing about it and ends up killing Asta's mum. And of course he calls her mum at the end, and it flashes back to Asta fighting this devil. And of course it was interesting seeing that backstory. I believe that backstory is very needed to show us where Asta's devils come from, make us understand him, to understand that he has actually a similar journey to Asta in that sense, where weak, overlooked. Like when Asta was growing up, he was overlooked for Yuno because Yuno was stronger, Yuno was better, Yuno was able to use magic. So they always expected Yuno to be able to become a magic knight, but they never expected it for Asta. Let's keep it 100, let's keep it real. But Asta kept going, Asta kept pushing, and we see what resulted for Asta in those 170 episodes. But let's continue with this. Asta continues with his battle, and we see that Asta's physical strength, all those training that he was doing without the magic for his body, came with the key, came to good use. The fact that he doesn't have magic made him the kryptonite to his own devil, because his own devil couldn't use that against him. So Asta was literally able to dodge, and we saw flashbacks of all the people Asta encountered throughout his journey up to this particular point, that those people helped Asta to get to the point of being able to defeat his own devil. And of course Asta wants to be friends with his devil, just tells his devil straight up, like, listen, I don't even want to do a contract like that, why don't we be friends, and what's your name? And when he said that, that struck Asta's devil, that shocked him in fact, and they become friendships. Of course that shit was confused. He was like, what's the point of that? You can just have this guy, have your devil as your servant and take all its power. But Asta was like, no, I want to take a different route. But it was nice to see, to be fair, it was nice to see something different, something unprecedented in the case of the show. But most of us, we knew that something like that would occur, would happen. But anyway, let's continue. We see, when that beautiful song starts kicking in, it's getting litty. So anyway, you see the flashbacks of the whole team, of them preparing to actually get stronger for the upcoming events. It's a shame that we're not going to see any of it till whenever they decide to bring it back, or maybe we might see it in the movie, but I prefer the movie be on something else to keep it 100, because I want to see them continue the anime. I'm keeping it real. But anyway, see everybody, the different mages, the different groups, you feel me, all of them, the captains, doing what they do, showing their appearance of how they're getting prepared for the next events, thinking in their mind for the next strategy to actually counter attack the Dark Triad. And Yuno, of course, doing what Yuno does, trying to train and get into next level, of course, and he realizes that he can't do it himself. He needs some help. And yeah, Asta remembers his mission, remembers where he's trying to go. I believe this episode was quite good. It was interesting. A lot of dialogue, got some action there. Quite a great episode. Now in the second part of this episode, I'm literally just going to talk about my feelings of Black Clover, really. What I thought about the anime, how it impacted me. That way the anime started off first, I liked how it started off. A lot of people say that no, Black Clover was dead, it wasn't really that good. When it first started, the first 5 episodes was alright. Let me keep it 100. It wasn't bad, it was alright. Like, you saw Asta not able to use magic, then actually getting his grimoire and destroying that individual. That was interesting. That was interesting to me. I'm gonna keep it real. That was interesting to me. But after that, it was a little bit kind of slow. We're gonna keep it real. There's a little bit too much banter. You get it? And it's interesting that Black Clover didn't get the support that other animes such as Boruto got. Boruto was able to get support because of the fact that Naruto came before it. And in my opinion, Boruto's first 100 episodes weren't that. Do you get it? Weren't it? But anyway, Black Clover had to make its own name for itself, and I believe during the Elf arc was when Black Clover went to the next level. That's when it went to the next level. The Elf arc is when it started to get to the next level. Then this final arc with the Dark Triad is when it even shot up into a next level as well. And the transgression, the change that occurred during those arcs and during those stages of Black Clover, I believe that for them to stop it at this point, it's like, obviously it got hype, people wait for it, but it would have been great if they continued it and actually finished off this arc completely, then ended it, then came back with something new. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the Yami fight with Dante, we didn't really see too much of Zenon. Let's keep it 100. We didn't really see too much. He defeated Juno quickly. We didn't see too much of him. Who else? Vanika, yeah, she was there. She done what she done. You saw a bit of her fighting. But in my opinion, they could have done a lot more. They could have done a lot more in the sense of not actually ending at 170. Like, don't get me twisted. I liked everything. I think that these previous episodes, 160 plus, what was it? 160, was it 158 plus? Were lit. But what I'm saying is that these individuals should have at least got it to like maybe 200. Maybe like ended at an alright time due to Asta. Okay, 2 days for them to train and that alright time. But you know what I'm saying? The hype that Black Clover had could have took it to, like, with this arc, would have been taking it to greater stages. But maybe it's because they have the movie that they're trying to bring in and all of that. But anyway, you people let me know your thoughts. What other animes would you like me to talk about? I can go back to doing videos on Jujutsu Kaisen or One Piece. I'm gonna think about it, but obviously I want you people to tell me which ones you want to watch. The people that actually subscribe to me, you tell me what you want me to talk about and all of that. But yeah, Black Clover, man, it's gonna be missed, man. Like I said, my Tuesday was finna get lit. Have my snacks there, have the food there, get relaxed, watch some Black Clover. You know, that was kind of the pattern, but you see what it is now. Lord knows when they're gonna bring it back. But these men are thinking. I hope it's not even 2 years. Might even not be too bad, to be fair. But the way they've been keeping it on shush, it could be forever. Just think about, for example, Dragon Ball Super. When the flip of the Dragon Ball Super end? Did it end 2017 or 2018? I don't know. It's been a minute. Do you know what I'm saying? And we still don't know when it's gonna come back. Dragon Ball Super was meant to come back flipping 2019. Do you know what I'm saying? So if an anime like that, if they're prolonging an anime like that, how long are they gonna prolong Black Clover? Black Clover wasn't really getting the push that it deserved, in my opinion, in the sense of helping out their team for animating and all of that. Literally, I was hearing that they had a small group to work with and all of those type of things there, and to bring us quality episodes, these guys are working overtime and that. So, you know, that's quite interesting. But yeah, hopefully whenever it comes back lit. If they do seasons, I wouldn't even mind. You know what I'm saying? Like seasons where it's a thing where you wait for like maybe 6 months, maybe a year, then it comes back and then you get like 50 episodes, 25 episodes. Seasons is all right. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of animes are changing the seasons now. But yeah, you people let me know your thoughts, man. Black Clover's been a great anime. literally started off, I believe it started off alright, then it was a little bit then it went lit. From the elf arc, lit, you know what I'm saying, the elf arc lit, then the dark triad arc, popping. But anyway, man, thank you people for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Anime stars, till next time. You people let me know what videos or anime episodes you want me to talk about, like animes that you think I should be reviewing, you know what I'm saying, car as Black Clover's come to an end, I need something else to talk about, you get it. But anyway, till next time, out my people, thank you for watching.